Good afternoon, my last full day in Valencia. Tomorrow I have to find the bus station and get a 1 hour 45-minute bus to Benidorm for a holiday at last. Happy days. Got my new Ray-Bans on, gonna go out and find a nice meal this afternoon somewhere in the sun. Very likely looking for a steak. So you can see the sun ahead. It's been a beautiful day. It was a little bit cloudy again this morning, but it's about 20 degrees. And again, you forget how cold and the issues in England. They've had snow in areas. It's really cold, freezing cold. And it's easy to forget that when you're here. Sometimes I think, I want to go home. Of course, I don't have a home to go to, but I just want to get back to the UK. And then, like today, look at the beautiful sunshine. This has got to be better than being in the cold for me. That's the end of that building where they've kept the old building. Remember it? And this is where the buses come in, and a few taxis, and the back of Central Market or the front of Central Market. I can walk around it or I can go through it. Still open. I'll go through. So it's pretty much closed. It's 2:30. I think it's either 2:30 or 3 that they close. But I'm going straight through anyway. A whiff of the fish here. All clearing up, everybody's packed up. Every day they do this, obviously. Just going to see whether that, can't remember where that restaurant was now, it was down there, wasn't it? See how busy it is on its last day. Such a big place. Not sure I'll find it. Oh, there's the centre dome. Okay, I know where it is. We'll just have a look there. Give them a wave goodbye. This is the centre bit, look. And could have photobombed that one easy. Of course, my sense of direction told me it was here somewhere. And actually that's all the fish area there, so I was totally wrong. Found it. I don't like to give up. Still serving beers. Still busy, look. It's very good. So those people I said I could have photobombed, I went back the other way just after doing that video, and she was trying to do a selfie, so I offered to take a picture and she was very apprehensive. But the guy spoke English and I put my phone in his pocket, so he knew I wasn't going to run off with the phone, and he gave me his phone and we did a selfie with his phone. So everybody was happy. Really good. Just the best way out there. Maybe not the best way out, but a new way out. Clever bit of graffiti there. I thought that was real first of all. Thought there were two birds sat there. Wonder if I can find anywhere this close in the sun. Of course, they're all heading for their siestas as well now, which is something I'm getting used to. Closing, opening, closing, opening. Don't forget, for those of you that want a really luxurious stay, this hotel is absolutely incredible inside. I think it's definitely about £180 a night, so it's certainly not cheap. But if you have the budget and you want to spoil yourself, from what I've seen on the website and I've not been in, definitely seems top end. Hotel and spa, unbelievable. Some of the rooms are unbelievable. It's another new area I've not been. Don't think I'm going to get the sun this way, but of course I'm off wandering again. Really want the sun, really want a steak, but on the other hand, it's great to explore. Excuse me, can you tell me the way to a nice steak bar where I can sit in the sun? She's not saying much. And there's people there watching me going, what is he doing? Let's keep going. Left-handed, never done it left-handed before. Definitely not as still. This is much better. You can hold it still. Some I hold it totally differently. It's lovely around here, isn't it? Look at the sun, but better turn the camera around. So yeah, the sun's out here, but where they're sitting, unfortunately they're in the shade. I have been here before. Didn't think I had, but I have. So many amazing places. If you really wanted to know the city, I don't know, probably need a couple of months. And you'd need to do what I don't often do, or I don't never do really. You'd need to research it properly. I was looking today, too late at Rusafa, and there were some bars, other bars that I never went in. I reckon would have been right up my street, because I didn't really research it, and also my mood was down because of the dark, cold flat. I just lost interest really. Wanted to go. And in the middle of the city you get the little sewing lady, look, making something in the background. I remember my mum had one of them knitting machines once that used to go up and down. There's one for Karen, look. Yes. My mama. Yeah, mama. Yeah, beautiful. Good luck. Yeah, mum had something like that where you'd put all your threads in and you go up and down. Hard rock shop, no thanks. Oh, look at that, that's fab, isn't it? That's going to be somewhere pretty special, I reckon. Not outside, but it's getting a bit late to go outside anyway. Coffee, ice cream, croissants. Look at it. It's a coffee bar, coffee and pastry bar. No, not a meal bar, but really, really lovely. That's a hotel as well, Hotel El Vigo. Looks nice. Actually, even the rooms look good upstairs, so maybe I'll find the link and add the link to that. here, and this is where I came for my breakfast on the first day. Sat down here somewhere on the left and had coffee after my first night when I arrived. Remember, the McDonald's up here has got seats, and it was in the sun. This time of day the sun's moved over, so it's not on the side where I had my coffee. It's on the other side of the road. So I have a feeling I won't find anywhere here to eat, but you know, one last look at that and that perfect blue sky. So walking back out of the square, I've got this plan, because if I go straight ahead now, that's where I came from my first night. So I know there are bars and restaurants there. There was a steak restaurant I was going to try, which I should be able to find. And I'm thinking now, because of the time, which is 3 o'clock, I'm not over bothered about finding somewhere outside, because I think the sun's going to go quick anyway. So let's see where it takes us. That's the bar where I watched the Tottenham Arsenal game. Not open at the moment. That's what I say, London's 24/7. They do have time off in these other, for the third biggest city. You'd imagine they'd be open all the time, but they're not everywhere. Oh, I know exactly where I am again now, and I'm heading back to that little favourite restaurant where I've already ate twice, because it is all in the sun, and I've got another hour of sun, I reckon. But there's a restaurant just before it as well, so maybe I'll try that one next to it that I was going to try. Waiting to be served. They haven't got many tables there, and I remember that the sun goes the way I'm walking. So we're back to the Wall exhibition, and I'm back to my restaurant. I'm probably just going to sit in the sun and have that steak. It's a bit like when I lived in Soho, isn't it? I keep going back to the same places. Nothing really wrong with that, I don't think. Look, plenty of seats here as well. Happy days. Even got the same table. So here we are. I've got my same starter I had the other day. One's a ham one, one's a mushroom one, croquette, and a nice little glass of dry wine. It's really windy here today. The chairs have all blown away. Look, that one's blown right up there. So when I have my steak, which I've already ordered, I'm going to go inside and eat it, get out of the sun, just because it's so windy. It's getting up again now, the wind. Okay, let's see. It's really windy here. A bottle blew off the table, rolled around, the guy didn't pick it up, the waiter, and ended up rolling out where the taxis are, and then a car drove over it, so probably got punctured. In the meantime, I've had my starter, and I'm going to move inside to have my main course, just because it's so windy. As much as I'll lose the sun, shouldn't matter, because tomorrow, there's something else for it to see. Oh, he's dropped it. That wasn't the wind, that was just him dropping a glass. Yeah. It won't matter, because tomorrow, once I get to Benidorm, I'm in a 4-star hotel, lovely hotel, Accor I think it's called. It was only built last year. It's got swimming pool, jacuzzi, rooftop areas for sunbathing. I'm actually going to have a full week. I'm going to explore the old town of Benidorm, but I'm going to have pretty much a full week, especially more in the daytime, sunbathing, relaxing. I'm planning where I might want to go next. We'll have a different view. Where I want to go next, well, That's interesting, isn't it? Move my glass out of the way because it's got that beautiful building there that across the road, and there's the taxiway. I'm actually, well, 2 or 3 places in mind. One is I'm going to go to Shepherd's Bush for a while because my friend Deep is away on business for I think all of February. So I've got the opportunity to stay at this place for a bit. So I'm going to spend at least a week there. I've got to get back, I've got to go and see my Soho doctor, pick up tablets, a few other things I've got to sort out back in town anyway, and obviously meet up with the Musketeers and a few other local friends. So I'm going to go to Soho. Distance wise, I'm thinking Bangkok. I have a friend in Bangkok and I didn't enjoy it when I went there last time on my own, but I've watched some videos and I think if you know where you're going and you've got someone to show you around, maybe I would end up enjoying it. And the other place is still, once we get into springtime, Italy. I've got to go back to Sereno where I worked in a bar in 1980, the English Inn. I want to go back and see that area and explore actually quite a lot of Italy. So Italian, they're gone, look. It's right out in the middle of the road now. Way is not picking it up, it's picking the glass up, it's broke. So yeah, I'm definitely going in to have my steak. Far too windy out here. So yeah, that's it. I've moved inside for my main steak. I'm really looking forward to my holiday. It is going to be a holiday. Yeah, and I was saying where else I'm going to go. So Shepherd's Bush, London, Bangkok and Italy are on my next agendas, but I don't know when yet. I will go somewhere in February. My last meal in Valencia, Scarlett. I've had it medium rare. How you like it? I'm trying it. I've tried a bit already. It's definitely softer meat. These are called padron peppers, like a green pepper, full of salt. They're nice. I think you'd like them. They're not peppers. They're like the red and blue and green peppers. Anyway, here I am having a meal, and I'm off to Benidorm tomorrow. Well, that's me done. Look at me with my glasses. Really empty in there today, but the sun's gone in now anyway, so I don't really need my shades. The chairs have stopped blowing away. I had to take all the canopies in, all the behind me, all the canopies, because they were all blowing away. Apparently in Benidorm it's been really blowing gales, so I'm heading there tomorrow. Let's take a walk home. Shades look good, don't they? Pleased with them. I'll see you all on my trip to Benidorm tomorrow. There's the station down there, but it seems I can't get a train from Valencia to Benidorm. I might actually walk down there and ask. Because I was going to walk a different way home. That meal was £32. I had 2 glasses of wine, 2 little croquette starters and entrecote steak. So, not bad. It is an expensive restaurant, but it was nice and quality, and actually that's what I like. I'm going to go and make sure I can't get a train tomorrow, because the coach, which I think I've got to get, is 1 hour 45 minutes, and I would rather go quicker on a train. Here we are, about 2 minutes later, 3 minutes later. Just going to go in and check whether I can get a train to Benidorm or not. And as one of my musketeers from Soho pointed out, I had it typed up as Estacio del Nord, but I started calling it Guad del Nord. And I don't know why that was in my brain. It's a more memorable name, I suppose. But that's the French station north. This is Estacio del Nord. Still, ain't that just like me? Oh, yeah, done in seconds. You had to press a button to ask the questions and then wait in a big queue. Remember that bit of drama I had? And where's the Estacio de Nord? Well, there was a girl there today by the button, and there were loads of people waiting for tickets. And I asked her, she spoke perfect English. So I said, "Here, can I get a train to Benidorm?" No, no trains to Benidorm, only the bus. So I said 1 hour 45-minute bus journey. They go I think they go about every 2 hours. I've looked at all the times. Could probably leave about 1 o'clock time, assuming whatever time I get up and get going. And I'll be in Benidorm certainly this time tomorrow. See an old shuggy. Just while I'm waiting for traffic lights to change. That's a building we haven't really seen. It hasn't been pointed out. Lanyon El Finks Espanol. Beautiful. Here we go. No, it's still red. Still red. Here I go. No, I don't. This time. Yeah, so a lovely building over there. Back of the station. I didn't get to see a bullfight. Didn't even look to see if there were any on, to be fair. Possibly should have done, but I should possibly do a lot of things which I never do. So let's try and walk a slightly different way out, shall we? It's always fun, isn't it? Yeah. So instead of going straight down there, that's back to the square. I'm going to go left here and then just see where it brings me out. So as I turned left here, I was right by a chemist. And I remember when I was down with Steve in Milpomeris, I didn't have enough blood pressure tablets with me. And I went in with him and he had a card and I could purchase some. Now this is quite remarkable because I brought 30 tablets, so should have had enough. I put the tablets in my case and somewhere along the line some of them have gone missing. I'm about maybe 10 days short, so I don't have enough to last me. And in England they're all on prescription, you can't just go in and buy them. So I thought, well, I'll pop in that chemist. Losartan, 50 milligram, exactly the same, £4 something, £4.50 I think, for what's a prescription tablet in the UK for my blood pressure. So I'm happy. Hope you're happy too. God knows where the other tablets went. I must have lost a complete pack. But that doesn't sound like me, does it? One for my cousin there, Starbucks. Lisa, like a bit of Starbucks, don't you? Down through there is Andy Warhol, looks a screen. The Warhol exhibit, so I'm going parallel with the moment. Wasn't much of a detour because that road parallel linked up to where I'm really getting to know now. The Bear Club here, look. And although it's closed now, it's going to be open late at night. All I can do to try and go different again, which I might have already done, is go around the back rather than go around the front where the market is. Go around the back way. Let's see where it takes us. I think actually bike tours and wine tasting tours. What? Wine tasting on a bike? I think I went to the little supermarket here actually yesterday, maybe. Look at that, that's been totally gutted and that's going to be obviously totally reformed. It is siesta time now here. Look at that fab building. So they've kept the whole outside structure, you can see. It'll probably be rendered. They're keeping the old balconies, maybe. They're still there. And then they'll just reform it all inside. Great stuff. End up maybe more like that one. You're constantly getting distracted. Going around the back of the central market. And on a previous video I showed you the dome. I don't know if it's this dome, but I haven't seen this one before, so take a look at this. That definitely qualifies. Definitely qualifies for a wow, doesn't it? I think this is the other side of the school that I look down on from my balcony. Where behind it is an outside play area where they were all playing. I think this is the front of the school. As I strive to find a slightly different area on my last daytime evening walk. Looks like it. Cafe in there, that part of it, so maybe it's this next part, or maybe it is here. Can hear the kids all playing. Wow. Lovely. Beautiful old building. Look at that.
The hell, you know, was it's
hell.
Like an adaptation to San Jose de Calasan, that is the saint that found this school. San Jose de Calasan did this one. He's
the saint, he founded the school.
He's saying the children that
this one here.
Apart from the hell.
Yeah.
The hell is there, you know. The
this is hell, yeah. It's hot.
It's hot.
That deserves a wow, doesn't it? That lady, she was like the, what do they call them, the caretaker. And she said, yeah, it's a school. So I can go around this way now. I know where I'm going now because my apartment overlooks the back of the school. I think she said from 5 to 18, the school ages. And she told me the story about the man who founded the school. That big painting, it's a reproduction. And talking about hell. And the guy saved the children. So, nice little end to the day, really, wasn't it? Worth going a different way again. This is all the back of the school. Lots of art on this side. Let's turn the camera around one more time. So that over the back of there is the outside area of the school. So in a minute, he is ready to rumble. That lady, she said, I took the camera off, she told me she lived in London 2 years and but she spoke very, very good English. Here I am, this is my apartment. Gone in now, packed my case, early night. Catch up with Scarlett probably. There we are, there's the back of the school. Try not to walk so much, but I bet I've done another 10,000 steps today. Here I am, number 8. This is mine. And just so you see, my balcony is nice, that one with the windows open there, because I did some washing. I didn't find a laundrette in the end. Well, I did, but I'd have had to put coins in. Those are the 2 windows in my apartment, and then the roof space, obviously, where I was earlier today. Really, really recommend it. Happy apartments. I put the link in before and I'll put the link in again now. Fabulous area to stay. 10 minutes walk to all that loveliness. You see, that's where I was. I've just come around the back of that green wall and through that area there. At the other side is where I was speaking to the lady, and she told me that story about the man who founded the school. Brilliant. Fabulous.